Well, welcome, fellow travelers. Your traveling buddy here, coming to you today from my home site. Because they're locked down, and all this crap that we're going through right now. And I'm thinking about videos to do, and, I'm going to do some more hikes. But unfortunately, the weather right now has been pretty crappy. I mean, we actually got some snow the other day. Because believe it or not, we're in April, and we got snow. Oh, and by the way, this is coming to you on Saturday on Easter weekend. So happy Easter, everybody. Hope you have a good Easter, even though we can't get out and visit our loved ones. I mean, I can't even go see my mom and all them for Easter. It sucks. I mean, this whole thing sucks. So I've been thinking about other things to do videos about to show you. And I thought about, a lot of people have asked me how I do my videos. And, what I use and all that kind of stuff. So, I figure I'd do that in this video. Show you what I use and how I find the places I go to and all that. Because a lot of people are interested in that. So, travel with me, will you? Alright, let's start out here. And these are my tools that I use when I go on my travels. Of course, I got my backpack. That's what I carry all my stuff in. Have a tripod. Have my new GoPro right there I got for Christmas. I haven't got to use that too much yet, but I am going to be using that. This here is like, so you can strap it to a bicycle and all that. And there's my kitty cat. Hey, Stormy. She's living there. What the heck are you doing? And here's my selfie stick I use for my taking pictures and stuff like that. Sometimes I use it for my camera too. I actually strap my GoPro to that. And you do some of them walking things. This is the bag that you put your GoPro in. This is my first tripod that I used to use. That's what I used to carry my camera around on. I still use it once in a while. It's a nice little handy little tripod, but this is what I use my camera, carry around my camera now. It's pretty lightweight. I like it. It's got a nice little grip to it. That way you keep it steady and all that. I even can put my GoPro on it and all that. And this is my camera that I use. It's a Canon what is it called? Vixia RF 700. So yeah, that's my camera that I use and all that. And this here used to be my son's little video. He carries a little Game Boy games and stuff like that in. And I put my memory cards in there. Carry that in there. Nice little carrying case. And this is my tripod. When you see me do my hiking videos and you see me, I'll set it up like this. Like that. With my camera. And I'll walk past it. That's how I do that. If you always wonder how I do that, I don't go too far from it. But yeah, that's how I do that. That comes in very handy. It's very lightweight too. Only 15 bucks at Walmart. Yeah, nice little tripod. Here's my tripod set up right now. So I'm filming the first part of this on my phone. So I can show you my camera and all that. That's how I set that up. And you can extend it up pretty tall. Stuff like that. I usually set it up like that. And yeah, it's pretty, and it swivels around. It's a nice little tripod, and that's how I do my little walking with me not holding the camera. Shows me out in the nature and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little camera. This is the first camera. Is the woman I bought it from. She used to do vlogging. I can't remember what her channel was, but it's like I've had that for quite a few years. Someday I might get a different camera. But it works. Works good. That's the battery pack right there. Yeah, it's done me very well. And it's got a good picture and stuff like that, as you see on my videos. Alright, now I'm going to show you. So here's my laptop that I use. I'm a Chevy fan, if you can't tell. But that's my laptop that I use. And I show you how, how I find things, how I find the festivals and stuff like that I go to, and even the hiking trails. Actually, I've got apps on my phone where I can find hiking trails to go to. So I'll show you how to do that. Alright, switch to my camera now. Got my camera set up on the tripod and all that, so I can show you this. Don't mind my hair. My hair's all a mess, Sticking inside, you're not going to be too pretty for everybody. My hair's a mess. I just basically woke up not too long ago. But, yeah, here's my phone. I have Sprint for my thing, for my phone service. And I use a Galaxy Note, can't remember what it's called. And that Galaxy Note something, it's even got the little, you got the little pen down in here. So I can screenshot stuff and I can write on it. It's a nice little phone. But to find the hiking trails, I found out about this from watching Nomadic Fanatic and all those kind of guys, or other type YouTubers, that there's an app that you can use. It's called All Trails. I'll put a link down in my description where it's at. It's called All Trails. So you click on that and it comes up and it shows all the trails in your local area, and you can type up in here where you want to go or search around your area, and so they find all kinds of trails. See, there's all kinds of trails around here I can go hiking at. Look at that. These are all in my area right there. It's pretty cool. I like it. I've used it a couple times already. Found some ones I never knew they were here that I plan on going to, so be prepared for that. So there's going to be a lot of more hiking going on this year. There's also, it shows you state parks. I think there's a, what is it? You can see right here it says explore. You can type in an area if you're going on vacation somewhere, and all that kind of stuff. And you can save all your stuff in there. It's a nice app. It's called All Trails. Find it on your phone. So you never know. It could be an area. You can see there's even a map. See, look at that. Look at all those trails that are in my area. That's just in this area. There's all kinds of them. So it just goes to show it, and you can zoom out. Let me try to show that it's good. I'm not that good at this. I gotta get in there and do this. But yeah, see, look at that. I mean, that shows the map of Michigan. And it doesn't even have to be Michigan. You can type in other states. Look at that. Shows all kinds of things around Michigan, places where you can go hiking and all that. That's a good little app. Now, another app I found out about, which I'm going to try and use this year, because I'm trying to do I'm going to try to do the Nomad thing this summer and stuff like that. There's a thing on here called Free Camping. Believe it or not, since I'm watching these nomadic guys, they've showed me that there's actually places. Where's that app at? Oh, right here. Oh, no, that's not it. Wait a minute. There it is. free camping. See that little picture? I'm not sure how good it shows. It's like a little picture of a camper right there. Click on that. And once it comes up, it's going to take a while. And then you type in your area, wherever you're at, you know. So I'll put in, so I'm in Lansing right now. Lansing, Michigan, okay. And it'll look up, and look at that. Look at all those, see all in the green? The red, I guess, is those ones you got to pay. But all the green in them areas, that's free camping. Now some of it just might be staying the night at a Walmart or rest area and stuff like that, but sometimes it's out in the back of the woods. So you'd have to research it, you know, look it up, but that at least shows you that there's free camping in areas, you know. Now usually at Walmart and all that, it's only for like one night. You can't stay multiple nights, just one night. And even rest areas, I think, because they'll give you a rough time about it. But the other areas, could be where you can stay like 5 days or something like that, I found out. So that's cool. I'm going to use that this year. Some days I'm going to go take off. You know, usually get 2 days off in a row. So I'm going to take off for those 2 days. Don't even worry about coming back. I'm going to stay the night in my truck, in the back seat of my truck and all that. Bring all the food to cook out. You know, I got a little portable grill I can cook out on, which I'm thinking about when I'm doing those. I might do some videos about cooking out, you know, and stuff like that. And how I cook out while I'm out. So, and stuff that I have going to like a restaurant, you know, fast food and all that kind of stuff. Because I am trying to lose weight. You know, so I'm going to try to eat better while I'm out on my trail, my hiking. So, alright, let's get on to how I find my festivals and stuff like that. Alright, here I am. This is my computer. Alright, now I'll show you how I find those apps. I go into Facebook. Believe it or not, you find a lot of things on Facebook. I know some people don't like Facebook and all that, but there is some good things on Facebook where I find my events. There's a little app down here. If you can see where I'm scrolling at, it's called. There's an app in Facebook called Events. So I click on that, and that automatically comes up. And it says upcoming events. See that? It says upcoming events. And they say there was supposed to be April 14th. You can see they're not highlighted, most of them. Because basically everything's canceled right now. I mean, I've been getting notifications all the time about things that I've been interested in that are canceled. So, let's say April 14th was supposed to be Science Festival at the MSU Museum. Which I've been to before. You can go back and watch. I've done that before. That was because this event has been canceled. See, it says right there. So that at least tells you. But that's how you can find it. You can learn different things. That's how you find all that kind of stuff. You know, you can just go back. See, there's see this one here, canceled Small Animal Day 2020. That would have been an interesting video to do, but that's been canceled. So basically everything's been canceled right now. But yeah, you can scroll down. There's all kinds of things. There's a Gilmore Car Museum. They were supposed to have a thing. That's obviously been canceled. All kinds of different little events. Other events, you can see there's all kinds of events you can find. That's in June. So far, that might not be canceled yet, but the way things are going, I've been hearing other things that are past June that have been canceled already because of all this. You know, look at that one. That's a Cradle Park Waterfest. That'd be interesting. It's in Eaton County. Yeah. I mean, but I have to keep my eyes open for that one. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled. So it's up in the air with a lot of these festivals, but that's how I'm just showing you how I find a lot of this stuff. Yeah, it gives you all kinds of festivals and stuff like that. So yeah, you can look it up in your area. All you gotta do is type in your area. See up here, you know, it'll just comes up in your area. All you gotta do is, you can even create an event right there if you wanted to. But and up here, so all your calendars, birthdays, and stuff like that. You can even, as I said, you can schedule somebody's birthday as an event, I guess. But yeah, so using my calendar. This is my calendar. The stuff that I've saved, but you can see that they're not, you know, nothing in there right now. I mean, actually, that one museum thing right there, I actually had that one saved. And that, you know, it usually gives me a warning when that's coming up. So, see, these are all things that I've actually saved that I was hoping to go do. You know. But right now, it's up in the air if I'm going to be able to do them. But at least I can go out and do some hiking. And I'm going to use that app a lot more and find some hiking trails. And I've been watching some of these nomad channels that do, you know, full-time RVing. And they're still going out to different places and they're having no rough time. So maybe, I don't know, I might try and do some of the nomad thing, you know, take off for a couple of days, just sleep in my truck, stay away from everybody, but find hiking trails to go to, you know. But I don't know yet. I mean, I have to wait and see how all this goes. So this is just one way I show you how I find things to film. Now another way I find different things to film and stuff like that. PBS here in Michigan, they have a show. I'm not sure if it's in other states, because I know there's different PBSs in other states. There's a show called Under the Radar Michigan. They have a YouTube channel. I'll put a link down to their YouTube channel. It's called Under the Radar Michigan. This guy, he's great. He'll travel around Michigan and he'll show us all kinds of things like that. And a lot of times I look at that and I will, you know, I was like, wow, that's cool. So I'll look it up. And how I do my, you know, navigating, I have two apps right here that I use for my navigating. One is Google Maps, of course. You know, and I'll type in their name or whatever like that, and it'll tell me how far to get there. The other one is a good app. It's called Waze. Right there. I've done another video about Waze and how to get there. It's pretty good. Google Maps, unfortunately, to me, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, Google Maps is run by the gas companies, because they'll take you some weird directions. I've had them take me around the block, basically, just to get back where I just passed by. That's my personal thing. You do use Google Maps a lot of times, but I use the Waze app a little bit better. Because I like the Waze app because they'll show you where gas stations are, where cheap gas is. And all that kind of stuff, or restaurants, if there's a restaurant in your area, stuff like that. You can find all kinds of stuff like that. Now, speaking of gas, that's another app that I found out about that I just recently started using. It's an app called gasBuddy. That's kind of funny. My name's Traveling Buddy, and I found out about an app called gasBuddy. Where is it at? I'm trying to find it. Got so many apps on my phone now. Sometimes it's hard to find them. Where is it at? That app. Sorry about this, folks. Oh, there it is. It's called gasBuddy. Right there. I'll put a link down to that one too. It's called gasBuddy. And it will show you where cheap gas is in your area. And where you're at and stuff like that. Where you can get the cheapest gas. See. Find gas. And it'll actually tell you where the gas stations are, which is very handy. I've gotten to the point where I've been traveling and I'm getting close to E and I'm having trouble finding a gas station. I'm like, oh God, where's the gas station at? So this is a Google app. You know, sometimes if you get it, hopefully you got a signal, but it'll tell you. See right there, it shows gas prices. Sam's Club right down the road there, $1.44. Sunco, you know, these are all in my area, right from where I'm at. It uses your GPS. It shows, you know, where your gas is, and all you gotta do is, you know, where you're at, just type into it. Maybe type in the area you're at, and it'll tell you where the gas stations are. It's pretty cool. Because I'm going to start using that a lot. Because I don't like running out of gas. I don't know about anybody else, but I try to not let my gas go too low. But sometimes when you're traveling, you don't realize until all of a sudden, oh shoot, I'm almost on E. And all that. So yeah, that's how I do all that. You know. There's other areas I find out how to do things from here. You know, I go to museums or something like that, and they'll have like those pamphlets, you know, for the area stuff in your area. I'll go to stop at also stop in when I'm going to a town if they have a the information center. I'll go in there and see what attractions are in that area. You know. It's pretty neat how they do that. Alright, so that's how I do all that stuff. You know, I hope this was informational for you guys. If you guys are talking about starting out, doing videos. The other ways I find out about things is I'll watch people, you know, other YouTubers that have done the same things. And it's like, well, that's kind of cool. That would be neat to show my viewers. You know, there's all kinds of people that, you know, ways you can get information. But those are the ways I do it. You know, I use my computer. I actually use my phone and stuff like that. And you just keep your eyes open. You never know what you're going to find. You know, there's a lot of things I've learned since I've started doing YouTube that right in my own backyard, I never knew they were there. So, you know, that's what I like to show you guys, and I hope you guys like that I show the things. I've had people comment on my videos. Man, I live about a mile from there. I never knew that was there. You know, or I've passed by that many times. I just never knew what they did there. I mean, that Uncle John's cider mill I went to in St. John's, Michigan. I've had somebody, you know, after I did my videos, says, wow, says, you know, I pass by there all the time. I only live about a mile from there. It says, now I'm going to have to take my kids there because there's so many things you can do with your kids, you know, in those kind of places. And that's what I like. I like being informational for people, you know, and showing them places to go hiking. places where you can go to free events, even the festivals. If you can never get to that festival, you know, I'm glad I can take you there and show you my experience, and maybe you can plan a trip to go to that festival, you know, and other different things. You know, I'm open to anything. You know, I've even dabbled in the little paranormal a little bit. Not that much. You know, I know people in the paranormal world, and they've invited me on their little trips. You know, I'm not saying that's what my channel is going to be about, but I'll dabble into anything. You know, it's just nice to be able to get out of the house, and that's what I started my YouTube channel with. Get me off this couch. Unfortunately, this whole virus thing, that's what's keeping me on this couch right now, and it's driving me nuts. I see all kinds of things. I look up on Facebook all the time, and I find even my friend Michigan Ander Man, he's a great man. I've collabed with him many times. You know, I'll see something that I know he'd be interested in, I'll send it to him. He always tells me, "Buddy, stop sending me these things. You know we can't go to that right now." I'm like, but these are things that we can hopefully in the future go to. And that's what I like, you know. That's why I like collaborating with some people, because sometimes he shows me things that I've never known. You know, I've been to many things around this state now that I never expected to see, and there's going to be much more. Like my friend Tampa J, one of the first YouTubers I met, you know, along with Michigan Airman and Sherry. It says there's much ahead, my friends. You know, and I'm enjoying doing this YouTube thing, and I'm hoping you're enjoying my channel. And you know, I hope you share it out with everybody. I mean, I'm slowly but surely getting there. You know, people finding my channel, and it's making me happy when I find people that see me and say, "Hey, the traveling buddy." That hits me right here. I love it, you know. And I'm making good friends. A lot of good friends. Alright, I've been rambling on enough. So, if you like this video, hit that like button. Share, subscribe. Any comments for me? Any comments appreciated. Any ideas for me to do? And I mean any ideas for me to do. If you know anything in your area, let me know. Because I just might show up and do it. And 9 times out of 10, I will. And I will collab with you if you want, you know. I'll meet up with anybody. So, until next time, my fellow travelers, I'll see you around the mitten.